Baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Kim is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. Into the box now, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Bases are empty, one man out. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. Kennedy gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. That's smoked, but right into the shift. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Chris Davis.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Alcides Escobar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right. Paredes ranging back. Still going back. Gone!
Batting third, center fielder.
A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Lorenzo Cain comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. That one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Eric Hosmer gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one, 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Kendrys Morales set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Batting sixth.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Salvador Perez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
3 runs already home here. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Adam Jones makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. After an award-winning career at Vanderbilt, Pedro Alvarez was selected by the Pirates number 2 overall in 2008. And 2 years later, he made his major league debut. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And you know, Alvarez struggled initially after being called up to the majors, but he found his groove that September when he was named National League Player of the Week. He went 10 for 24 with 2 home runs and 13 RBIs.
High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Dyson. He gets there, and that's the second out. Manny Machado into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Kennedy's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's the slider from Kennedy, good for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Omar Infante strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Batting 9,
Gerard Dyson stands in.
Gerard Dyson.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Alcides Escobar will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now a reach, but this gets past him and right, and this ought to be extra bases. Mike Moustakas will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2 and 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Jones going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in there. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Eric Hosmer rides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jimmy Paredes leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Bouncer down the line. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. The tag, and he is out. Ryan Flaherty steps in now.
Ryan Flaherty.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Into the seats, 0-1. Kennedy into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And that misses 2-2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Kendrys Morales digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. you have to keep putting pressure on him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Paredes going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Salvador Perez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Omar Infante. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Kim will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Gordon is there. 1 out. Matt Wieters stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Kennedy sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Chris Davis digging in here. I can't help but think of the crazy routes that some players take to get to the big leagues.
You're right, Matty. And, you know, most kids grow up just dreaming of playing in the big leagues for any major league team, just to get the chance of one team drafting him. But Davis was drafted on 3 separate occasions, and that's pretty incredible.
2-0. Davis was drafted by the Yankees in 2004, opted instead to go to junior college. Then the Angels drafted him the next year. He still didn't sign. Finally signed with Texas after the Rangers chose him in the 5th round of the 06 draft.
And then his career really finally took off when he got traded to the Orioles in 2011, and he has had some huge seasons since then.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Adam Jones stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Lays off 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Alcides Escobar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Mike Moustakas strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well, because of his strong play in both of the 2014 and 15 postseasons, some might forget that as recently as 2014, he was splitting time between the big leagues and AAA. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Lorenzo Cain will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Grounded to third. Machado is there, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Pedro Alvarez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out. Manny Machado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Cain. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jimmy Paredes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Ryan Flaherty in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
J.J. Hardy stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Eric Hosmer will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Kendrys Morales stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. In the air now out to left field. Kim giving chase, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Alex Gordon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Tillman sets. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kim sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be.
And that ball gets by him. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that runner. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Omar Infante digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Gerard Dyson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Andy Oliver is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. From the stretch. He slaps that one away and the count will be 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Kim will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And taken in out there for the first out. Matt Wieters will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike.